some of the things that you thought you could improve on while we're talking about your event. Because we talked about the setup. You got there 6 hours prior, and then a lot of innovation because of how you staged everything and the ambience lighting and stuff like that. Yeah. Which, by the way, if you go to your Instagram, what's your Instagram again?
Instagram is High Octane Toronto.
High Octane Toronto. There's some pictures posted, right?
Pictures, videos. Yeah, we try to get as much coverage as possible.
And also, you were showing me before we had a little bit of a technical difficulty, which we're going to edit out. But you were showing me the pictures from your event, and on the pictures from your event, until you pointed it out, the lighting and the ambience, you can actually really see the difference. Oh, yeah. So I invite you guys to go to the Instagram.
Yes.
Check out some of the amazing coverage of the event. If you didn't have a chance to check it out in 2025, you'll have a chance in 2026. Don't miss it.
Yeah. Canada Day.
Canada Day. But pay attention to how the pictures turn out and some of the crazy lighting behind it. It's kind of neat.
Yeah. Even down to like the little the DJ section. You guys remember the 2 GTR that were posted there?
Yeah.
I had like the paintings too. Those paintings were pretty expensive. That was like a local artist too. And like I mentioned, something I love about like having my own business and running High Octane Toronto is I'm able to like uplift. I feel like in Toronto there's too much animosity against each other, and everyone feels like it's like a dog eat dog world over here, and they just have no competition. And that's why I feel like we're lacking compared to other countries. Like, I'm kind of getting sidetracked a bit, but I love local, like supporting local, right, upbringing people compared to like stepping on them. And like, if I can grow, you can grow too. Like, no jealousy, no animosity.
Yeah.
I'm happy to see my friends, family, and like my brothers eat. Like, in other words. So the fact that I was able to do a show like that and get exposure to my friends and family's businesses. So stuff like that, like a painter that's a local artist. Some of the booths that you seen there were like local businesses that some I didn't even charge like to be in the show. I had one of my friends there that was a tattoo artist that was doing live tattoos there. I got a little tattoo there. It faded a bit, so I gotta touch him. But
nice.
He gave me a little tattoo that day too.
Okay.
Yeah, my buddy Ronan, he's been like an OG car guy for a while too.
Yeah.
So bringing the community together, which is what you're saying.
And I was trying to make it more like a festival style. I don't know if you guys noticed, but it was more like a festival style than like a car show. And that's why I named it High Octane Fest. I eventually wanted to be like almost like a Rimfest style, but with cars incorporated with it.
That'd be awesome.
And right, like and something that doesn't happen often. I'm not sure in Canada, but definitely not in Ontario, is a multiple day event. So back to what you were asking, like what's kind of bring new? I don't want to bring take too much stuff out, and like I want to keep the excitement there. So when you're actually at the show, like almost like your jaw drops.
Yeah.
So, but one thing I want to incorporate is a multiple day event, where it's like a weekend event for a car show.
Yeah.
Right, something different, or where it's like one day a set of cars and then day 2 another set of cars, so that that's also pretty cool because if you do it, you obviously can't do it in Toronto. Maybe you can do it in Toronto, but if you do it remotely, it also brings business to the remote areas. Yeah, 100%.
But going back to what I was saying, and thank you for sharing that with us and how you guys are able to bring in the community together, part of your events.
Yeah.
What are some of the things you would want to improve on?
To improve on?
Yeah, I know it's a tough question. I don't mean to put you on the spot.
Definitely, definitely the logistics, like the behind the scenes stuff. Like I'm not, how do I explain this? I'm not like a cocky person. I don't act like a Mr. Know-it-all. Like from a young age too, like basically my parents hanging out with older people, they always told me to stay humble and basically like be like a sponge of knowledge, right? Don't act like a know-it-all. Don't act like you can't get better. Don't act like you're like a perfect person. So even like listening to you, like I'm soaking it all in. Like I love feedback, and that's why I said I love hearing your guys' POV of the show, just to get feedback from it. One thing that was funny is like too much walking. So one thing is to transport and get around faster. I took about 45,000 steps that day. Like I'm gonna get an electric scooter so I can get around faster. And the logistics layout, like basically it's hard because not everyone's from that area.
Okay.
So the people that I knew that were from that area with like that had booth setups or business set up there, I told them to come a day prior to like ask like what spot they want. Will this work for your booth? Is this big enough for your tent? How many cars do you have? Like I even asked you like how much cars you're bringing with your booth. And that's another thing too. Like a lot of shows are not organized. You're going into roll-in, and how long are you waiting to get a spot?
Yeah.
Right.
It almost seems like it's winged. It almost seems it's like winged the day of.
And that's what I didn't want to happen.
And that's kind of like that's why you end up with shows that are a mess.
Yeah. And even though I thought I had everything planned out, all the logistics planned out. A lot of things that day, like the people coming at the wrong roll-in time, right? General admission compared to VIP, random spectators, like just a little bit of like crowd control would have been better, and more on top of like the schedule timing. So we had a couple of things that like we weren't able to do, which you guys, no one there even noticed, but like there was a couple of things that we missed because basically it was a lot bigger than anticipated, and you can never plan, especially for a big like social organization event, you can never plan exactly how everything's gonna go from ABC.
You have to be fluid, man.
You have to adapt and over.
You always have to.
People always gonna, you're gonna tell people to show up at 12. They're gonna show up at 1:30.
Yeah.
And it's like always, I got stuck in traffic. It's like, bro, you live 5 minutes away.
Exactly.
But people always make.
But you also don't want to say no to them in the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a challenge. I get it.
100%. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah. Stuff like that, but there was good things that we missed out on, which we basically lost money on because we couldn't execute it. There was that big inflatable theater screen. I don't know if you guys saw where we had the theme cars there. There was the Mazda Miata that was Lightning McQueen.
Yeah.
And then there was like a Dodge Challenger there that had like a trucking theme on it.
I completely missed out.
There was a huge like 50, 75 foot screen there.
Okay.
And that was supposed to be like a kids movie theater area, which we had everything out, but one simple mistake with Netflix changing their login subscription, where you have to have a location. You can't be at another place and log in.
Yeah, no.
That blew up everything. I was like, okay, Disney Plus.
So maybe a projector.
We had a projector, but it was just the
it's
login.
locations. It's like logins for Netflix.
Yeah,
but play like some movies or something.
Right, and that's
you'd have to have them.
That's something back in our days would have helped if I had a DVD or a VCR.
Well, not DVD, but I mean, doesn't a projector have? I don't know.
They have Netflix, but it's location based.
I understand that, but I'm saying, doesn't the projector itself have like an SD drive that you can put in?
Sure. You have to have a copy of it.
So maybe,
but something like that, right? Like little things like that, like the nitty gritty stuff.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that going because a simple login didn't work.
Yeah.
And multiple friends were trying, didn't work. So, and the show started, so we couldn't get that going. And we had a kid's bumper cart that we rented for the day as well. And same thing, it was not enough time prepped, not enough preparation into it, and not enough like manpower basically.
Yeah, so some challenges that you guys will be able to overcome in 2026.
And then again, we had to prioritize what was important, what wasn't.
Yeah.
And definitely, those two things had to get cut out.
At the end of the day, like the kid side of it, as cool as it is for the families, because like my daughter came, that was her first car show ever, and like my wife asked about it, and I'm like, maybe in an hour. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like my kid was there for like half an hour. It didn't matter. She was running around looking at the cars, and as soon as she started to get a little bit crazy, you're like, no, you're gonna go now, so you don't run into something.
Yeah.
But like you said, like I think most people have seen it and was like, oh, it'll come at some point. But I don't think anybody missed it.
But opportunity as well too. Maybe getting involved with some kind of a daycare.
Yeah.
That can assist with that.
Yeah, 100%.
Right? And it's an ability for the daycare to showcase that they also are able to do it. You have to be careful because if you have any kind of like playpens or anything like that, liability.
Insurance.
Because
something so simple as like a bouncy castle.
Yeah.
A big insurance liability. And some people with this basically like the insurance they get for the event, they ask like that question, do we have stuff like that? And some like you go from like a $200 to $500 insurance for a day to $2,000 to $5,000 for just having something as simple as an inflatable castle.
Of course,
have to expect the worst because it's going to catch you in the butt.
Right?
That'd be a
bad way to go.
Yeah. But what I was saying, maybe get some kind of a daycare, someone that's involved, or maybe big brothers and big sisters.
Yeah.
I know when we used to do tuners against street racing back in the day, we would partner up with big brothers and big sisters. So big brothers and big sisters would have a display, and for our event, they would bring the young ones, and the big brothers and whatever, and they were free to come into the event. They were able to check out the cars and stuff like that. So maybe partner up or do something with some kind of a charity.
I'd love to do something like that. Like I said,
reach out. A lot of them don't even know that some things are happening.
I'm huge for that. Like I said, like community building, like charity events for stuff like that where kids can't even like I feel bad because some people couldn't afford to make like a $20. And like I try to make it like as feasible as possible, but even something simple, $20.
There's certain expenses that need to be covered. I mean, nothing is free.
Even age, I got them up to like 12 years old that you didn't have to pay. Right? Some people like, you're 2 or 3, you have to pay an adult admission fee, right?
Yeah, some people charge some shows charge full pricing for kids that are like 5, and I'm like, come on, man. But that's what it is.
The line has to be drawn somewhere.
Exactly.
It's always got to be drawn somewhere. So like,
you could say 12 and like somebody could have turned 12 the day before and like the letter of the law that they got to pay for it.
Yeah.
And like it's tough because like the line has to be somewhere. But like also, how do you prove how old a kid is?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but you're not gonna have a lineup of 30 kids. You're gonna have one or another. But then again, you gotta be careful because you're gonna let one in, and then the word is gonna spread.
Then all of a sudden, there's
to keep
50 kids running around.
You have to keep your standards.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You just draw a line, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
So what'd you break today, man? What is this?
Yeah. This is my daily. This is 1999.
Your daily?
Yeah.
It's got the steering wheel on the wrong. What did you like?
It's the right side. It's not the wrong side.
It's the right side. It's not
Is that how they call it now?
So it's JDM, yo.
Yeah, legit JDM. Yeah.
And this is your High Octane Tuners logo and stuff like that. This is one of the flags from the event.
Yeah.
I see it. So tell us about this. This is your daily, and what is it?
This is a lot of people don't know about it. It looks kind of like a Toyota Crown, but this is a 1999 Nissan Gloria. And I was just mentioning to you guys earlier, this is like the rare variant. It has a RB25 turbo. And it's all-wheel drive, Altezza all-wheel drive. So it's basically like a R34, a Skyline and a luxury body, essentially. And it has like little cool nitty features on it. The North American version of this is the Infiniti M45.
M45.
That they made from like 2002, 2004.
But the M45 is a V8, right?
It's a V8, yeah. Okay. And it doesn't have like the body kit on it. Obviously, it's like left-hand drive.
Yeah, this one has like a front,
like a little lip kit on it.
Like a little, side skirts.
A lot of people do the front end conversion that have M45 that make it VIP.
Oh, really?
They do the JDM front end conversion and the clear tails that came OEM from like the Japan manufacturer. Yeah,
that's cool.
And it's just like it's winter outside, and the man just like casually driving it. Are you getting like? People must be psyched out, man, when they're driving downtown Toronto. Like, who's driving the car?
They're like
who's driving?
They take the double look all the time.
That's like what's going on, right?
I did like the block off valve too for the blow valve.
Okay.
I did a block off plate, so it has like that turbo research.
Nice. Nice.
So when I'm driving, they hear it. And they're looking around. They're like, "Where's that coming from?"
Like a Sylvia or a Skyline.
Like bypasses. They don't even look at the car. They're like, "Yo, where's that noise coming from?"
So you was sitting in the wrong seat. They're like, "Huh?"
It's nice though. This is like I feel like when Nissan cares. So apparently the story behind this one, they called a Nissan Gloria. So that's when they were trying to figure out like what name they want to name like the company.
Okay.
So that's why you don't see much Nissan badges on there, and it's all like that Gloria badge. So they were gonna name Infiniti Gloria. Like when they were trying to make Nissan's luxury and like make it a sub-brand.
So similar to like Genesis and Hyundai, right?
Yeah, or Toyota and Lexus.
Toyota, Lexus.
So this was their first like attempt at luxury, which again the North American version was the Infiniti M45. So this was like Nissan's first like luxury attempt. Like they have like nice like wood grain in there, like this nice cloth interior. They did a collaboration with Momo. So that steering wheel.
So that isn't. I was peeking in, and I thought it was that's OEM
with airbag, Nissan, Momo, wood grain steering wheel.
Nice,
which goes for big money too.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course. Mostly on the heritage side of things, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Any plan? Oh, sorry.
This car, like I personally didn't even know it existed. So this deal basically kind of like fell in my lap. It was like through a buddy. The guy was like a semi-pro drifter, I guess, or like a hobbyist enthusiast drifter. He had this car up for trade, and he was actually on the state side, and he was looking for a 1JZ VVTi turbo engine, which I was gonna put in my other car, which the other car I have is a 240, 1990 240X hatchback.
Yeah.
I was gonna put the 1JZ in that one, and then it just coincidentally came up that this guy had this car for trade, and was looking for that engine to put I guess for a drift event, to make a drift event.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was like, what car is this? He's like, it's RB25 turbo, all-wheel drive.
Neo,
it's a Nissan Gloria.
RB25.
So I was like, okay, running and driving. He's like, yeah. I was like, okay, let's do the train.
Nice.
Yeah, and then that's how it came about. I've always like loved big bodies for my dailies.
Yeah.
Before this, I had an LS400, 95 LS400. So I love the big bolts, the big VIP.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the plans with this is, hopefully it's squeaky clean. We're gonna work together.
I mean, okay.
You can see it as like a little monster truck fitment.
Yeah, it is too high for my standards, but it is your car.
It's eyesore.
Well, it's not an eyesore. We could tweak it out, so bring it down. We don't necessarily have to do bags. We could, whatever you want to do, we could do it out. But
and I feel like this is just like ready to go. It's like a nice simple car, lower wheels. I have wheels ready for it.
Yeah.
I guess you guys just wait until I lower it and I put the wheels on.
But it's not like you're not doing it for like drifting and stuff like that.
No. This car's all-wheel drive, but this car does go in the winter.
Oh, for sure.
Snow drifting, we're having fun out there.
Bags in the winter.
Yeah.
Should do it.
Yeah. Well, we drive our bad cars in the winter.
I have my 240 for my fun drift car.
Yeah.
Right. And it's fun enthusiast car. Yeah. So yes, I traded essentially an engine for this car.
That's a pretty
that's how I found out
That's a good deal.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good deal. I got a car at 79,000 kilometers, which is super low for 1999.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know, but Japan has like that emissions rule, where you pay more taxes if your car has higher kilometers. So that's why you see a lot of cars get imported with like fairly low kilometers. Yeah.
So people just don't bother.
Yeah, they just buy a new car.
Yep.
And then get rid of their old car.
Yep. Okay, so we know the background of High Octane.
Yeah.
We know that the execution was done last year at the event.
Yeah.
Everyone had a really, really, really good time.
It's amazing.
Some shout outs and collaborations to Import Culture that they were assisting you in this event.
Yeah, good people.
You brought out some artists to the event. Who was that artist that you mentioned that there was to paint?
That company is called Big Boss Comics.
Big Boss Comics.
Yeah, they draw their own and they do like a bunch of brands. But yeah, they make their own design, which is cool.
Are they going to be present in 2026 or?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, those are good buddies there too. I love to support them, so 100%. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, and then so future plans, Canada Day 2026.
Yeah, as you guys can see, like at the shows, like I truly care about entertainment and about keeping the crowd engaged, keeping them enticed, and having them things to watch.
Yeah.
So we did little things like the tug of war contest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the break dancing competition.
Yep.
I feel like that like combines like the underground scene.
Was Quan dancing?
Yeah, Quan was dancing.
Oh.
So Quan was actually the one I reached out to basically get that side of things going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he reached out to his dancers. We had a cash competition prize.
Yeah.
And we had a spectator cash competition too. So that's when
So
we got the crowd into
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Right. And had a dance battle. Winner got some cash. Right.
So for those that missed the event, is there like an official after movie on YouTube anywhere or?
It's in the works. There's a lot of people that have it, but not like a full after movie. But we did hire a videographer.
If you take all the different coverages and make it into a big bash,
right? I have a highlight of it on Instagram.
Okay.
But that was basically of people's like posts that day, like stories and stuff like that, which gives you a good
indicator.
Indicator.
Because if people didn't notice it, it's just a really good preview to what's going to happen in 2026, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Bigger and better this year, though.
Yeah, 100%. Big entertainment coming.
Well, we'll keep that.
I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see how it goes.
Like, it's very hard to like not be
because we're gonna be there.
Now.
For sure, we're gonna be there.
It's definitely gonna be a wow factor. I'll tell you guys that. Yeah. It's definitely gonna be something never done in Ontario for sure. Not sure about Canada. I don't want to as far as say it's Canada, but definitely not in Ontario has done. And I love introducing new stuff and seeing like the excitement and engagement from like the community, right? Because I love the positive feedback, and shout out to everyone that like messaged me or called me that day and like gave me feedback. Like it was all positive feedback. I love the criticism too. I love it too. That means like you truly care, right? And
there's good and bad types of criticism, right?
Yeah.
Like there's constructive, obviously, where like, hey, I noticed this. Here's how you could improve.
Yeah.
Instead of there's like, you suck.
Yeah.
That's not very.
I mean, we like that too. If we suck, well, we're okay. I mean, we suck sometimes. But like, we're not. You know.
I always like to be able to move forward with when somebody's going to say something,
that's
right?
Gibberish and just some like.
Yeah.
You know,
right? Like you should have done blue lights instead of pink lights.
Yeah, so
like,
that's silly. Yeah. Come on, that's
but you know,
thank you. We'll take it into consideration for 2026.
Like, appreciate you commenting, liking, following along, but like, be constructive. Like, that's how we all get better.
Yeah, exactly.
My 2 cents.
So you have the show that's gonna happen in 2026. Merch.
Yeah,
I know you brought us some shirts and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you. and a sticker.
Yeah.
So let me. We appreciate it.
Yeah, 100%.
And I like the leaf over here and High Octane Tuners official stickers. So if people want to support you in order to contribute maybe or to buy the merch and stuff like that, in order to help you assist with what your cause is,
100%.
Where do they go?
None of this is free, by the way, guys.
No.
Like the first 2 years, like I was talking to them previously, like I did it just for the culture and like for the love. So the events I was doing, I was literally paying out of pocket from my full-time job, like. And then just try and get the events going, right? Getting the barbecue, getting the word. People obviously come out for free food, right? So the best way to spread it earlier was like come out for the free barbecue, like catch a vibe, and the word started spreading. It was good feedback from it, and people started coming out like organically, and that's what I like about it too. Like that's how it worked. I feel like that's why it worked a lot back in the days. It was more word of mouth, than just being a generic. Everyone knows about
social
it.
media.
And
You had to know somebody to know somebody to know the spot.
Right.
And if you didn't,
it was almost special. Not to say that you can't make it special. And the only way you can make it special these days is by invite only.
Yeah,
exactly.
And only the people that you need to vet.
Yeah.
It's gotten to the point where you kind of have to vet the areas that you live in. You need to protect yourself. It's just a society we live in, but that doesn't necessarily mean we still can't have fun.
Exactly.
We just have to
don't get me wrong at all.
Right?
And you guys see, like, a lot of people restrict, like, rollout, like, even revving at all. I'm for it. Like, I know what it feels like to be a car guy. I know what it feels like to be a little kid. Like, you want to see, like, and people want to show off their builds, right?
Yeah.
Like, right? So, I'm all for having fun, but you have to do it in an organized manner and still be respectful. You don't want to get one bad thing ruins your whole rep.
Yeah,
right?
whatever the rules put in place, like you just gotta follow.
Exactly.
When you're setting down those rules, that's because you've already talked to everybody around.
Yeah.
And they're okay with it.
Exactly.
If the rule is no revving, then no revving. If the rule is a little bit, then keep it to a minimum.
Yeah.
If the rule is do whatever the hell you want because we're at a racetrack, do whatever you want.
Exactly. There's always a time and place.
But even at the racetrack, you need to follow some rules.
Yeah.
When you're staging, you're not going to sit there and start.
No, but what I mean is like in that moment of like rollout from a racetrack. I don't mean going on to the track.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Racetracks are like they expect some noise.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right? Yeah. Like a two-step competition at a racetrack would not surprise anybody.
Yeah.
Right? But you do it in downtown Toronto, there's going to be some upset people.
There's a time and place.
Oh, yeah.
And place for everything, for sure. And like I said, I'm a huge car guy. Like I love to hear, like a big V8, a big turbo wastegate opening up, right?
Yeah.
But again, there's a time and a place. Like there's kids like on the sidelines. You don't want to do a burnout, spin out, like hit a kid, right? And that will definitely shut down anything for High Octane Toronto, right?
That would shut down just not you guys. That would shut down anything else in that area.
Anything to happen in that area, right? And it just takes one, like, it's not even like if you're a skilled driver or not, just one bad thing, bad luck, and everything could go wrong. And everything you worked so hard for out the window because one guy.
Especially that venue is so cool and unique. Like, I find that a lot of the shows that are happening, they just recycle venues. And it almost seems like, I mean, I love, what is it, Cayuga, right? Toronto Motorsports Park. I mean, it's not even in Toronto. It's about an hour and a half away from Toronto. Whatever it is, right? But it's like, this event happens, and then let's do it at Toronto Motorsports Park.
Yeah.
Two things. One, we don't have enough venues.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
That's 100% true.
However, you've proven them wrong because you had an event at a venue that nobody else had an event at.
Exactly.
So it is possible. So what is it? Is it people are just not trying hard enough? Try harder, people, to find better venues. It's super easy just to go to the same venue, but as